Welcome to the PostalMate webinar, Shipsurance, Alternate Insurance in PostalMate. PostalMate will allow you to use an alternate insurance company to provide coverage in place of carrier insurance. Shipsurance is the industry's leading alternate insurance company. Shipsurance allows the carrier to provide any free coverage offered, and then they cover the excess. They cover DHL, UPS, FedEx, U.S. Postal Service, as well as regional carriers when set up. All of the carriers have strict limitations on what they will cover and restrictions on how much liability they will assume. Shipsurance will usually provide insurance when the carrier will not. For example, if you have a $3,000 Rolex watch, FedEx will only insure that item for $1,000 total. But Shipsurance will insure the jewelry for up to $5,000. Artwork, antiques, and other unique items can also be insured by Shipsurance. You do not need to learn different rules for different carriers. Shipsurance has one set of rules, and it applies to all the carriers they cover. The cost of Shipsurance is significantly less than carrier insurance and less than any major competitor on most packages shipped. This allows you to create a new profit center. UPS and FedEx domestic declared value costs you $2.55 if you insure anything between $101 and $300. The same coverage with Shipsurance would only cost you 35 cents to 70 cents. That's a huge savings. If you mark your insurance up to the industry standards of $1.75 per hundred, you could see the following results. A smaller, newer store could expect a profit of about $80 per month. A medium or growing store could expect a profit of about $200 per month. And a large or established store could expect a profit of $400 per month or more on average. In addition to the profits just shown, you can insure your retail charges and your packing charges. So, if you have an item valued at $600 and your customer is paying $55 for shipping and $45 for packing, you can insure the package for $700 total and not risk your profits when paying a claim. Another additional profit center is a hot new topic in our industry, insuring drop-offs. Have you ever had a customer that wanted to insure a drop-off? How many of your customers would want to insure their drop-off if you asked every drop-off package? You can now insure drop-offs by calling Shipsurance on that package, but we realize you want something built in. So, in the next update of PostalMate, due out still this fall, PostalMate is building in support for this cool feature automatically in conjunction with Shipsurance. Shipsurance not only covers your regular carriers, but they can cover your freight shipments too. Their staff is there to help you. They provide you with handy information that's easy to understand. And for extra high-value items, they partner with a company called G4SI. This company will cover items that even exceed Shipsurance's limitations. You can sign up for it when you sign up with Shipsurance. There's no extra work to do on your part, and everything is still automatic through PostalMate. If you're a current Shipsurance customer and you're not sure if you're set up with their partner firm, give Shipsurance a call. There are no extra fees for this service. When you do file a claim with Shipsurance, you can do so online and even check the status there. Shipsurance has dedicated claim representatives and will make the claim decisions quickly. Shipsurance is integrated with PostalMate and setup is easy. We're going to take a look at that in a moment. Training you and your staff is quick, and if you'd like a Shipsurance team member to help you set up Shipsurance, they're more than happy to do that. Insurance coverage is automatically sent to Shipsurance each time you complete a carrier pickup for that carrier. So, now let's take a look in PostalMate and see how the setup is done. In PostalMate, we'll go to the top to Tools, PostalMate Settings. Find Insurance Settings And over to the right, you'll see where it says Alternate Insurance Setup. We'll click on the first of the two buttons and find Shipsurance and highlight it. Click Edit, and here we're going to check mark Enable, and then we're going to enter our policy number and the email address that Shipsurance has on file for us. And then we're going to click the Verify button. Once the status comes back as verified, we can click OK and close. Now we're back to the insurance settings screen. The next step is the second button in the alternate insurance setup. This is where we're going to tell PostalMate what services we want Shipsurance to cover. We've created an easy button for you to do this. Down at the bottom in the lower left, click on the green button, and by clicking this, Shipsurance will appropriately apply to all applicable services. Click OK, and then Yes. And now you can see where Shipsurance is correctly applying to all the services that they cover in your PostalMate system. Click OK, and we're back to the main insurance screen. Now it's time to set our rates in PostalMate. If you would like to be at the industry average of $1.75 per hundred of covered value, you're going to enter 80% in number 1. That's a 400% markup, and that's correct. We're only going to select Shipsurance, and then we're going to click Apply and Save. That's all there is to it. Now if you want to look and see what you just did, we can click on the advanced rates up in the upper right, choose Shipsurance, and we can see that our retail rate is $1.75 per hundred. We can also see that our wholesale rate is 35 cents per hundred. That's exactly what we wanted. There are two rate groups, the regular Shipsurance for USPS and the Shipsurance for non-USPS. And you can see they're both the same. You can do custom rate setting if you choose here. We'll click Close and close again. Now let's see what happens when we ship a package. All right. Let's insure this package for $3,000. When we select our service, you can see the declared value charge up at the top. When you click Next, we have some options here available when you use Shipsurance. This button right here will let you allocate different amounts of the declared value to either the carrier, Shipsurance, or a combination thereof. Let's take a look. Right now, the default is set up for the first 100, which is free to you, to be covered by FedEx, and the rest of it, $2,900, to be covered by Shipsurance. Let's say for some reason I didn't want Shipsurance to cover this particular package. I could click this button here, and now all of it is covered by FedEx and none by Shipsurance. Or let's say I wanted to spread the liability. Maybe I want $1,500 to be applied to FedEx and $1,500 to be applied to Shipsurance. At that point, I can click OK. Bear in mind that when you change the allocation of insurance, it could and probably will affect the price of the package because the carrier insurance is probably a different rate than the Shipsurance is. So you will need to requote your customer that price. And in fact, our price did change. And now we click Finish, and that's all there is to it. At the end of the day, when your carrier comes to your store, make sure and do a carrier pickup here, and that will upload this information directly to Shipsurance. No forms to print out, no reports to print, nothing to fax. It's all automatic in PostalMate. Thank you for joining me in a PostalMate webinar, Shipsurance, an alternate insurance in PostalMate.